Welcome back to another Wheel of Time video. This is part 3 of the conversation that I had with Pez, the costume expert, and Bree, the best-selling SF fantasy romance author, where we were looking at the sneak peek clip that was dropped at New York Comic Con. In this video, we are tackling the costumes worn by Siuan, Moiraine, and Lan. And the spoiler warning. As always in these conversations, like the three of us, we are full spoilers. I don't think there are any specific spoilers in this conversation past book 4, The Shadow Rising, but beware. I'm trying to get these out really fast, so I'm not paying as much attention, but I think that's the last specific spoiler in this particular video. But just go with caution if you haven't finished the books. And anyway, let's get into it.
Let's be nerdy, bitch. Let's be nerdy, let's be nerdy. Let's be nerdy, bitch. Let's be nerdy, bitch. Let's be nerdy, let's be nerdy, bitch.
Okay, so let's
Hello.
Oh, this was from the
Shirtless.
last teaser, and I just wanted
Yeah.
to say we know what the zoomed out version of those sexy close-ups looks like.
Yes, this is let's just look at them. They have no costume relevance whatsoever.
He's
got a
got
nice
his
Hidori.
Hidori. Yeah, he's got his Hidori on.
Yes.
I mean, he's
Hidori.
holding the sword by the blade. He's definitely having an emotional crisis here.
Yeah.
This is he's trying to work out
His
something.
feelings.
Yeah. Well,
And
I
also
think,
his biceps and abdomen.
yes, because in the GIF, it
Mhm.
looks to me like meditation.
He's
Yeah.
doing sword katas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And it reminds me a little bit as well of the prayer that he did when he and Nynaeve had that conversation in the first season. And he said he does it when he needs to.
Yeah. He's got sorry, I'm just like he's got that muscle thingy. That's not common. Sorry, that thingy.
You just want to look at his muscles.
He's a pretty man.
And actually, there is a costume thing because look at how messy his hair is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
this man is falling apart.
He is.
That is a
I
messy
mean,
bun.
he's lost his bond with his platonic life partner.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also now got somebody who he's got some feels for, and he doesn't have her either.
Yeah.
Yep. And who knows how much responsibility he feels for the rest of them being out in the world without anything
Protection, or-
remotely resembling a responsible adult. I mean, sorry, Nynaeve, sometimes you are.
Yeah.
As a warder who has lost his bond with his Aes Sedai, we don't know if Lan is still welcome in the tower.
Mm.
And without being a warder, can he protect Nynaeve from the treachery of the tower? Maybe not. Maybe the only way he can is by having his buddies teach her how to fight. Like,
I don't know if he's back in it because I don't think he would leave Moiraine. I think he's
I don't
wherever
think
Moiraine
so.
is.
we're trying to be.
Yeah, I do have actually a costume because this is a very old thought. This is not based on this, but you can see it here. I like that they've made the Hidori functional because it's like holding up his bun. And
Yes.
I noticed that the first time. I just don't know that I ever said it out loud. I was just like, oh, it's not just a hairband. Like,
Yeah,
they
it's
made
woven
it a
into his
thing.
hair. And so
Yeah.
the fact that his hair is falling out of the bun means he's losing his resolve, costuming wise, to be present at the last battle. Does he owe his allegiance to the oath that his parents swore for him in his cradle? Or does he owe his allegiance to Moiraine? Or does he owe his allegiance to the Dragon Reborn, who he now unfortunately knows is a hapless orange cat wandering around the world alone into trash cans everywhere he goes? Or does he
Yeah.
owe his allegiance to Nynaeve?
Yeah, that is very. That is.
There
he's
is a place in I believe it's after Moiraine dives through the gateway where Lan apologizes to Rand for taking them away from the village.
Yeah.
So I do think that that's some stuff that is there for the exploring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His guilt at being part of dragging them into this.
Ah. I love this costume.
I love it. I know some people are not a fan of this. Like, I
The
don't.
hat.
Yeah, I would say I would not ever wear it. I like it as a style because it is such a statement. Like, I feel like this is a statement piece. Like, she's like, this is my Armelin. I had to do the Armelin today. Like, I'm not just Siuan. Yeah.
Well, and I love how they found ways to give the Amerlin seat crowns without giving her a crown. Like,
Yeah.
you can't miss her head.
No, can't miss her head. Yes.
Well, hopefully Elida will, but
yeah.
too soon.
Always. No. But this is so beautiful. Like the intricacy.
It's so intricate. There's so much detail in the embroidery here. And what it reminded me of the most is the Byzantine Empress Theodora. It's just this mosaic of the Empress Theodora, and it's not an exact translation by any means, but I thought it was really intriguing from multiple perspectives. Just the amount of gold and embroidery is very, to me, classically Byzantine.
And then going into those dark bronze.
Yes. And then also just like what Byzantium was historically in our world, and then what Siuan's role is, and especially in this season where the Seanchan, who represent the other half of the world, are coming back to Randland, and here's Siuan trying to bridge the two divides of Randland to bring them together to maybe fight this, and that doesn't go well for her.
Yeah. Okay. The complete silly thing to notice, but look, she's wearing her Aes Sedai ring over her gloves.
Yes,
I love it.
Which you would absolutely have to do because there's no way to wear that ring under a glove.
I want to know if they
have
to
like, invent snaps.
Second rings. Like, do they have like a glove ring and a non-glove ring? Because that thing's going to be too big for her fingers when she takes the glove off.
They for sure do in the costume department.
Yeah, they must. You're right. Like, that's
you get your
wild.
Aes Sedai ring and your Aes Sedai cocktail ring and your Aes Sedai opera ring.
Or you learn like a special weave to like manipulate the metal.
A resizing weave. They all need that.
Yes, the resizing
They can make a
weave.
fortune as jewelers.
Yes, because like those are not like paper thin gloves. You're right.
No, they're not.
Those look like suede to me.
Yeah, they do to me.
I mean, I immediately noticed it because when we get to the dark friend picture, I had like said, I mean, I don't think that person is wearing an Aes Sedai ring unless they're like wearing it over their gloves in an extreme commitment to being ID'd.
And then here we are.
Here we go.
Maybe they are. I don't know.
Maybe they are.
I was like, what? You think they have like a special ring glove?
Yeah.
Apparently,
I also
Siuan
really
does.
like for Swan. Sorry, I'm totally fried today. I love that she's now shifted into a darker color tone. When we saw her before, she was in white, but now everything's gone to shit, frankly, for her. And I like that we're seeing a darker color shift to kind of forecast that not all is well in Tar-Valon.
Yeah. Like she was in golds, but yeah, this is definitely a darker palette. Where do you think she, like, I know this isn't costume, but I think she's in a carriage going somewhere. Like that's a building behind her.
I think she's going to Carrion.
I could see that too. That's my,
because that word for me. I've got a mental block.
Kyrian.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's right. But yeah, okay, because I'm still holding so tight to my theory that she unravels Moiraine's shield. I'm holding on so tight to that. I really want that to be true. But
from a storytelling standpoint and from a romance standpoint, that is absolutely the move. That doesn't mean they're going to do it.
Yeah.
But it is the best, absolutely coolest, idea I've heard about it yet. So
yeah.
She needs to go see Rand. She needs to go see Rand, and clearly Moiraine is running around with Rand, so why would she not go to wherever Moiraine is and check out the dragon? It makes perfect sense to me.
It totally does to me too. So, and then, that's what I think.
And then booty call.
Absolutely. In-person booty call. I mean, granted, the other one was in person too, but they don't have to go to like a special, they just,
Are.
in the flesh, not in Teleron or wherever they were. That's what I'm assuming. Any other thoughts on this?
No, I really want to see more of it because I'm convinced that there's stuff in the imagery with this, just like there was hidden stuff with the imagery in her costume previously. But even though it's a higher resolution, it's still not quite high enough to really get those details.
Yeah.
I just want to see more.
Yeah. I like the patterning in the carriage just because it is very much a we are carrying Tarvalon with us. Like,
yeah, we're carrying the seat with us.
Yeah. Yeah. That it's so good.
It's beautiful.
Okay,
And
I'm
we
just
have
gonna
Moiraine.
caption the next 3 images. Moiraine is having a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is, like, she's unhinged.
not
I
doing
kept
well.
using that word, but like she is so the Aes Sedai calm that holds her together, like,
Ooh, her
it's gone.
throat's bleeding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Interestingly, basically in the same place where she cut Rand too.
Uh-huh.
Where?
And it kind
Here?
of looks like
No, look at the
her
center of her throat, like the middle of her throat.
Here?
Yeah, the
No,
red
down.
stripe.
There's like a big red spark.
I really, because I thought that was I don't know what to call that spot on your neck.
No, I don't think that's her. Like,
I think that's blood.
Like I think that's blood.
Okay.
And it looks kind of like she's still in
Just realizing nobody can see me pointing. I'm like pointing to you guys at my neck, and I'm like, this, and nobody.
It looks like she's still in, Ishi's play place.
Yeah, that's because she's got the same knife that she had.
Yeah.
There, so I think this is like we're picking right up after. That's what this looks like to me, anyway.
You know what's interesting though? Like, can we flip over quick now that we're looking at this to the Dark Friend folder? That and then like the very first image we saw from the first teaser. This all seems very similar to me.
Yeah, it's got the same vibe,
like,
for sure.
The same sort of plants, the same
lighting.
Cues.
Yeah. I definitely thought, I thought this image and the Moiraine image, I thought these were in the same place. I didn't think about this one, but yeah, I could see that too.
And then also, like, when he's, there's another one in there that I think has a similar lighting.
This person. Okay.
That may be who is, hunting.
Yeah, it could be this
Moiraine.
person.
I think that may be what's happening. Like, I don't know if she called a fade, or, like, I don't know if that is a fade. If there's a weird sword.
Yeah, it's a very, very
weird sword. And the Trolloc swords had this sort of jagged thing going on.
Yeah, they very much did.
Yeah, and it's hard to tell from the shape of the sleeve because the head is down and the hands are together on the hilt.
I do think it's this person, though.
I agree, and that could easily be a fade, but
it could also not be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, but I do agree. I think they're all in the same. All of these images are in the same place.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Huh.
I wonder if it could be a hunter.
Like a hunter for the horn?
No, like Land's family problem.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Here's Daniel Henney in a mustache.
It feels either very sorry. I'm reshuffling scene 2 in my head because I sort of believe that like Moiraine and Lan are gonna go to Tyr with Rand.
Okay. And Tyr is pretty tropical. Somebody
definitely will want to stop Rand from getting his hands on Kalendor.
Of course, yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I still haven't entirely murder boarded this yet. I have to.
That's
on my to-do list.
Yes.
I gotta sit down with Allie and use her TV things to put my storytelling in order. I think that there are a couple more Moiraine pictures, or we may not have. I think most of the Moiraine pictures are just Moiraine.
It's just her having a bad hair day.
It's really just Moraine's hair, and Moraine's hair says help.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not somebody who normally goes for frizz.
No.
Yeah, she's crying in the bath.
Yeah, crying in the bath and panicked and like Lan
and he's crying.
Yeah.
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 And this
he's
is where she's telling
feelings.
This is where she's yelling at him. I think that he doesn't understand the power of, I presume, the Forsaken.
Yeah.
See, there's a debate here of the Forsaken. I thought initially, and I still, I don't know, I'm half and half, that it could be the Shanshan. Like, understanding that the Shanshan use the power in battle, which is something that they don't do in the Westlands. So that would be terrifying if you suddenly have people coming from over, like, who are
Flinging lightning.
Yeah, flinging lightning, using what you use, but they are using it as a weapon, and you physically can't use it as a weapon.
They can physically use it as a weapon. Alana can do all the things the Damane are doing, and she does, just not until she's being attacked.
Exactly, like, not just...
I mean, they're definitely scary, but I do feel like Lan can comprehend what the Shanshan do. He could be horrified by it, but like, I do... Like, for me, it definitely felt like the Forsaken because nobody understands them. Yeah. And nobody does know what they can do. Literally, nobody knows what they can do because they're from the Age of Legends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but I can see, like, I won't be surprised if it's the Shanshan, but like, my gut was like, it has to be the Forsaken because that's the thing. That's the biggest unknown. Because literally, you know, I mean, they're from 3,000 years ago, and
It is true.
They're literally nightmares come to life.
Yeah, they're the boogeyman.
So yeah, okay, this is part 3. In the next video, we're going to be looking at the White Cloaks and the Dark Friends. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on where Siuan is going, and who do you think Moiraine was talking about? I really do go back and forth on that one because I fully hear what Bree is saying. Like, that is something that people don't comprehend. But something about the unhinged way, using that word again, that Moiraine is speaking, kind of makes me feel like it is about the Shanshan. I don't know. I feel like it's like her throwing the, like, you don't understand channeling, Lan, like that sort of thing that you do when you're really stressed, where you lash out in ways that don't make sense. And that's kind of the feeling that I get from just, you know, the half a second clip that we got, which makes me feel like it's the Shanshan. Like, you don't understand channeling, Lan. They're so... I don't know. I really don't know. I go back and forth. Like, I really have no idea. What are your thoughts, though? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my content and you want to support me, I do have a Patreon. It is linked in the description below. As always, thank you so much to my patrons. I'm so grateful for you. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. So thank you so very much. And with that, I am going to end this here. So please like, subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one. Okay, good.
Doing a little dance as we get started.